Welcome to Fifth Dimension. So this is a collective reading for those who have some messages that need to come through. So I was trying to pick up in the pre-shuffle, and so the main thing that I was picking up was being in the process or in the energy of some sort of decision. Okay, so wherever you are along those lines, either in the beginning processes of recognizing that there's an important decision that needs to be made, or being in the process of already having researched and collected all the information that you need, but sort of just like weighing things out or sitting on it until you're completely sure. Or it could be in the ending processes already of you've made up your mind and it's time to start taking steps towards some sort of decision that you've made, in regards to something big is what it feels like. Okay, something that has I heard big impact or the potential to create a lot of good change. Okay, so we have card number 19, Waking the Lion. We have Feeling the World. Which, by the way, is card number 13. The reason why I'm laughing is because I've been seeing 13 a lot. It's one of my syncs. We have Innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. I feel a sense of excitement for what's to come. Mind you that obviously it feels, I was going to say scary, but I feel like it's more like it doesn't feel like you're in that energy. It feels more like you're just gathering your strength or gathering yourself in some sort of way. And this may even be like external, so gathering like finances or gathering some sort of resources. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, and communication is key with new moon in Gemini. All right. Yeah, it feels like being in a state of preparedness, like ready to pounce is what I heard. Ready to pounce. So I see different things. For some of you, I feel like bubbly feelings. So it could be like, relationship wise, like this energy. For others of you, I feel like this is in regards to whatever your passion is, right? Something that you're real fired up about. Really intensely motivated to get started on, but sort of just still on pause. For some of you, the reason for this pause is like sort of trying to figure out how to communicate this, trying to figure out how to go about it in the sense of, well, communication, right? Like which words to use, and how to approach. It may be something that feels like a delicate situation that needs to be handled with with full attention. I saw paperwork, so for some of you it could be like, paying attention to fine detail in something that you're moving forward on. So this could be like applications of some sort, legal documents, right? For others of you, this is, I see typing out like typing out like in a notes app what you're preparing to say, and then like going back to edit it. I do that. Journaling, things like that. So like there's a sense of preparation is what I'm strongly getting. It feels good though. It feels like something that's been a while. It's been a long time coming, right? There's this build up too. And And there's a sense of also trying to gather the confidence also, because remember I said there was like this gathering and preparation of resources, or in some cases energy. If you've been feeling lack of energy, you're just trying to gather your energy. If you have a lot going on, that's sort of just draining you. It just feels like amplification of energy. So, and then I see wheels moving. So getting something going, okay? I'm excited. I'm getting excited now. Just kidding. Yeah, let's see what the tarot gives us. In association with like this innocence card, that's what, and waking the lion, like they're both like something's about to begin. That's the feeling that I'm getting, like something's about to happen, like the show's about to start, or the ride's about to get going, or you know, like yeah, in like theme parks, like waiting in the long ass line and be like, oh my god, I've been waiting in this line for like 3 hours long. I'm finally gonna get to sit in that seat and experience this ride, and it should be fun, right? It's fun, but there's like that little like pit in your stomach where you're just like, oh my god, like what if I don't like this? What if I don't want to do this anymore? But then you're just like, oh no, I do. LOL. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking down at the cards. Okay, so we have the 7. I don't know why that Roman numeral was difficult for me. Let me move these up. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Do we have enough space? Yes. Oh, sorry, little flower. 7 of Pentacles. We have, yeah, the 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of fear. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. There's that decision energy being in the process of, right? It's decision time. It's go time. It's it's about time to push play. And then we have the 2 of Cups. So I was right in picking up that feeling that for some of you it's like in regards to you're about to like embark on, and this doesn't even have to be like I said with the writing out the messages or whatever. It could just be like you're about to like put yourself back out there, you know, like this preparation for, it's something like that. Okay, for others of you know, this is like full blown. I forgot that I didn't have my fingers in the holes. So dumb. But anyways, for some of you, this is like a preparation for like full blown going into, I heard marriage, but a relationship. Okay. Ew, I don't know why that made me cringe. I was like, ooh, somebody's getting married. All right. Clarify. Oh, wait. Is there one of them flipped? The Star. Card number 17. Cute. Oh, I'll put it right here. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so this is giving me the same thing. Like, finally, Daughter of Wands is like the Page of Wands, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, those first steps. It's just slow movement. Like, again, I'm seeing that, like, amusement park line. Something that you've been taking steps towards, and this doesn't have to, it could be external, but it could be just like in your mind, right? Like in your mind, you've been doing the steps that you need to get closer and closer towards this decision, towards feeling clarity and, what is it? Like assurance, I guess. Yeah, of feeling confident in what you're about to embark on, okay? Clarify the 9 of Swords. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. So, the Rainbow. There is obviously this anxiety, right? And then I'll get into the 8 of Cups, but I feel like these energies together, there's this fear of something, experiencing something or falling back into something that you've experienced before, which was shattering, right? So I guess it's that, like, let's say again, I'm going to go back to this amusement thing. Like, let's say you had an experience. You've only been on a ride once before, and it was a long time ago. And it was a bad experience. You ended up like throwing up, right? Like it was too much. You can handle it. You just got a headache afterwards. You were throwing up, and you're just like, well, that may not be my experience this time, but there's this like fear, right? It's a whole different roller coaster, whole different setup. But there's this like little trigger fear, right? It's like a trigger fear, like I saw like an animal get spooked and just be like, no, I'm in danger. Something like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of like the fact that the rainbow's out here. Like you see the potential, you see the beauty, you see the excitement, you vibe, you feel confident in that experience is going to be good. However, there is that like little underlying trigger. It's just like I don't know, something fluffing your feathers. But that's okay. That's to be expected, because whatever it is that you are embarking on feels big. It feels like it's going to bring in exciting new things. Look, there's a rainbow again. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, to clarify over here. Yeah, like this is like literally the perfect card to come out, because this is about, both of them are about leaving behind. Leaving behind, and in this case, washing away. The rays of the rainbow are so pure and amplified that they are going to assist in getting rid of any of that ick feeling that's still lingering. And it feels like it, for some of you, it could be like multiple experiences that you've had. So maybe you've had like a consistent bad experiences, and so it's just like logic tells you that if you've had so many bad experiences, like, what are you doing? Why are you still getting on this roller coaster, man? Maybe roller coasters just aren't for you. Just kidding. But those are, it feels like there's those thoughts that are just like, it's doubt, right? That's what it feels like. It's doubt that keeps on coming up, which, like, again, I say is normal, but I feel like this doubt, once the processes have begun, like those steps, like let's say you're about to get to that top step, right? Which is what I feel like you're doing, right? You're about to get to the top step on something. I don't know what that is for you, because it feels like different things, to be honest. But once you get to that top step, that's when you have a clear view of what it's actually going to be. So until you get to that top step, there's just this anticipation. There's just this like, I wonder, but I feel like it's going to be good. And then when you get to that other step, it's just like, yeah, I'm still feeling pretty confident about this. But then when you get to like this step over here, you're sort of feeling like, oh, it's getting kind of scary now. Hold on. Sorry, OMG. Okay, it was 13. It's 13:13. That threw me off really bad. Sorry, I got a phone call and I had to take it. Where was I? Okay, so once you're getting closer and closer, you still can't see, you still don't have access to, but that's where doubt may start to creep in, because you feel like you're getting closer, but it's like that nerves, that excitement, but then also like that doubt wants to set in, like, oh, maybe I should go back, maybe I should just not. But I feel like once you get to that step and you can see, finally, you're going to, these feelings, these doubts, these fears are going to start to dissipate based off of what you see. You're going to be able to see things more clearly, right? Because you're finally there. You're actually taking the steps. You're in. You're delved in. You're on the roller coaster, and you can't know if you're going to like the roller coaster until you're riding the freaking roller coaster, right? You can see people do it all the time, all around you. The whole time you were in the line, you're watching people go, you know, hearing them scream, hearing some laugh, hearing some cheer, whatever people do on roller coasters. So there's this like anticipation as how you're going to experience it. But again, you won't know how you're going to experience it once you're on it. And the energy right here is telling me that once you're on it, that's when you're going to be able to let go of the doubts and fears, because then you're going to be like in the midst of it. And it feels like, so far, hopefully we don't get any crazy cards, but so far it feels like you're going to like it. Like you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I got on this. This is so fun. I don't feel like throwing up at all. Just kidding. To clarify, The Two of Swords making a decision. Ugh, let me clarify this ugly little card. We got the Ten of Swords. Please clarify. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay, good. Good. This is good. Okay, so this decision, like having made the decision, you're finally on that roller coaster, you're enjoying it. This is, okay, I'm seeing like shaking off the fear. I don't know. I saw like a dog, a wet dog, like. So shaking off, like being in the experience is the only way, not the only way. I'm not going to say that because I feel like that's, you're like, oh no, I don't know about that. It's not the only way, but I feel like it's going to help relieve a lot, not a lot, all actually. It's going to allow you to, it's going to relieve all the stress and the worry that you've been building, kind of, and dragging along with you as you go up. The anticipation too, it feels like there's been a lot of stuff that you still had like anchored to you. Like you see these swords like holding all this like pain, anguish, torture, stress, worry, anxiety, fears. They're like anchored to you in this card. But then we get to the 10. The final one, right? Let it go. So to clarify that is the Mother of Pentacles, which is the best card I feel that you can get, because it's just like really feeling like you anchored yourself in a strong and grounded energy after having carried this with you for so long. Like it's like this decision that you're making, this movement that you've been building up to is going to allow you to shake that off. Sorry, I have little threads everywhere. Yeah, it's going to allow you to shake it off like that wet dog. And feel nice and grounded and safe and secure and happy with your decision and your choices, and very, like, I almost feel like proud of yourself for having made that decision. It feels big. It feels like whatever decision you're making is going to change things for you, but in a way that you've been wanting things to change for you for a long time, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's get to clarify this beautiful card. I love this card so much. Like, it's the contrast of the color. Yes. It made me think of red lips, and I love a red lip with a so dumb. All right. Clarify the Two of Cups to the collective, please. Oh, stop it. The freaking Lovers to clarify love. Okay. Some of y'all like fully in love. For whoever this message is resonating, the feeling that I have it like in my heart, I'm trying my best to vibrate it right to you, directly to you right now, because it feels so good. I'm getting warm beach day. Yes. For those of you that like the beach, right? But I don't know why I got a warm beach day, which makes it like perfect. Like, get the drink in your hand, you can get the sun, it's perfect. It's not too windy. The water's perfectly temperatured. You're just like, okay, for me, I run in and out, and it's just like best day ever vibes. Announcing SpongeBob. Singing his song, The Best Day Ever. This connection is like the best day ever every day. That's what it feels like. Oh, I love that. I don't know how else, if this is not, oh my god, yes. We have the freaking Hierophant. Remember I heard marriage? Yes, to clarify all this energy. Oh yeah. Okay. This is a, I can't get over how beautiful this energy is. All these cards coming out together. Here's why. Let me tell you. The Two of Cups, when it comes out, and we're usually like in a love reading, right? It's like clarifying like a partnership in which two people are emotionally at the same depth and frequency to be able to understand and meet each other's needs. It's like a good match, but it's also understanding that, knowing that, and both feeling that same way towards each other, but then also making that choice, right? Easily being able to make that choice. It's so easy, like, to see that we're a good match. Now, when it comes to the lovers, this is why they connect the lovers to that, like, soul love, because this is like love on a human to human, external, like, we're a good match, you know. The lovers is like deep spiritual connection, so it's like just knowing each other on a different level than just, okay, I know your behaviors, I know what you like, I know your preferences, I know your style, your vibe. This is like understanding each other on a soul level, which is different than just what's external, right? But it also, when it sometimes comes out in love readings, can be like that, it can be like a challenging love situation. Like, it's a difficult decision to make. In other words, it's not like, oh, we love each other, we fall in love, and everything just flows smoothly and we're now together, which the Two of Cups can sometimes indicate, right, in a love reading. But the lovers, when it comes out, it's like there may be challenges, there may be difficulties that need to be overcome, and these people, it has to be like, changes need to be made in order for this choice to be made, right? This choice of choosing each other. But if those challenges are able to be overcome, I'm hearing Romeo and Juliet vibes, right? Like, there's a restriction of some sort that needs to be overcome before these lovers, and it's a choice, right? Both have to independently make the choice to make those changes in order to come together. But if they do, if they're capable of, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And then on top of that, we have the Hierophant, which is literally like traditional when it comes to relationships. This is about like, yes, you are my rock, you are my key, we are locking this down. Making it official, right? Some sort of commitment, some sort of relationship, which would connect with the energy of like, oh, this is, you know, kind of scary, you know, but it's going to be good, right? So if that doesn't resonate with you because it's not a love situation, then just leave it, right? It could also indicate that it's coming into your life, right? This is energy that is like we're moving into collectively. So any other messages that the collective? Oh my gosh. Complete balance, stability, fulfillment. So if this is like career and finances and decisions that you're making, contracts that you're signing, things like that, y'all, this is going to be very stable and grounded and very I'm hearing fruit. There's a word with fruit. Fruitious. Is that a word? In other words, this seeds that you've planted are going to bear a lot of fruit for you, okay? Whatever it is that you're investing in, taking the steps toward, about to make a decision on, is going to bring in such goodness into your life. All right, so let's go ahead and see. And obviously, if this is in regards to love, this is literally the cards you want to see when it comes to a happy family. Okay? So let's see what advice or guidance you should leave the collective with. We have the Dragonfly Spirit, card 22. Truth transcends illusion. Yes, that's the energy of what I said, right? Where you're just like, you can play out all the scenarios as you're walking up or moving towards or in the line towards the roller coaster. You can think of all the scenarios and play them out in your head, but they're all an illusion. They're all an illusion because you can't know what the truth is until you're actually on the ride, right? That's when you're able to experience the truth and find out. And in this case, for those of you that this is love with the 2-2, all the fears, all the things that you've created in your mind, all the scenarios that you've played out, this is letting you know that once you get to being on the ride, if you will, that the truth is going to be so much better than you could ever even imagine. All right, let me get one more. My right foot is full on asleep right now. Not that you need to know that, I'm just saying. 35. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. This feels like it's bigger. This is bigger. Like what you're seeing, or what you've, the potential that you've like thought up in regards to whatever this decision is for you, it's much bigger. It's like, yeah, I just see like you're seeing one perspective of it, but there's so much more to the map that you're not seeing. But it's so good. That's a good thing. It's just like, yeah, beyond your wildest dreams is what I heard. Yay, I love that. All right, so that's it for today. I really hope that this was resonant with you. If it did resonate with you, please let me know how. By doing the stuff, right? I gotta go until we vibe again.